Really? It's all been like that 2 days.
Lord, you killed this show.
Yo, he's so special.
All right. It's kind of funny. I can't.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 18. This is Ayooo podcast. I'm Ashir. And here's my wonderful co-host. I'll let the ladies introduce themselves. Starting with.
What's up? Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's doing
y'all switching up on me, then you tell me and shit.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. This is your girl Angel Wings, the chocolate princess.
Straight back from France.
I didn't know what that was.
From the London.
Straight back from London. Hello. I'm comedian Crystals. You can follow me on Instagram at comedian Crystals. Just like that.
I'm Cola05 and aka Pretty and Petty.
Oh, Pretty Petty.
Doing Pretty and Petty.
Pretty and Petty.
Mm-hmm. Pretty and Petty.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So our topic of the day is things you should know as an adult. But we're gonna first start off with our let's talk about it. So we have two that we're gonna talk about. So I'll start off with the first one. So I definitely want to talk about this one. We were talking about Lil Fizz, I always want to call him Ray J, Omarion and April.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone has seen the blogs about their relationship. Lil Fizz and April are together now. They actually just he bought a house for them. I'm quite sure he's leasing it. But, yeah, he's not buying that. He didn't buy that big beautiful ass house. Not in LA, shots, yeah. So, my take on it is this. No, it's live. I did not think this is his mate. I could never sleep with anyone that you slept with. I don't give a fuck if he was 14. I'm just not gonna be able to do it. I don't want anything that any of my friends now associates. That is totally different. But the reason why I say that theirs was wrong, he was his bandmate for 20 something years. He called his kids called him Uncle Fizz. It's a line that, I mean, I understand you were vulnerable. He was there for you. I mean, what guy ain't going to be if you are vulnerable like that? What guy ain't going to come in and try to get advantage of the vulnerability of a woman? I'm just saying most of them will. But I just think she kind of crossed the line because it's going to always be weird. And even when Moniece had gave her the chance to tell the truth, she still lied about it. I think that's what everyone was so mad that they were just lying about it. And then they say, well, it's none of nobody's business. You in the damn media, like you're out in the outlet. It's everybody's business. Your business is our business now. So now you tell us what's going on. But me personally, I just think that they just crossed all type of lines, and it's just never. It puts friends and everybody in an awkward situation. Everybody.
So question, because on This Is Us, right? Mm-hmm. The husband and the best friend, they were best friends. The husband died, so the best friend is now with the husband's widow. Is that out of line?
So that happens a lot though. That actually does. That's very for some reason when someone loses a spouse or significant other, they always end up being with one of the friends. I don't know why.
Because they have that in common.
Yeah, that happens a lot, but I still think that's out of line. I think it's out of line too.
Well,
the fuck we did or not?
I know. I ain't gonna lie. When I was in my past, I was a little whore back in the day, and I definitely crossed the line. And I would take it back, but with a friend that was actually used to mess with somebody else, but. He used to mess with one of my friends, but if I could change it, I would. But again, it was a certain circumstance. But as being older now, as being an adult, I wouldn't do it just because my friendships are super important, and I wouldn't want to do anything. Now, my whole thing also is though, guys, if we can keep it 100% real, life is really short. If you happen to find someone that you click with, and y'all click, and it's the relationship that you always wanted, sometimes you have to be selfish, and it might not be good in the eyes of others, but at the end of the day, shouldn't we all be happy?
Well, my thing is, I agree.
I'm just saying, but if we're looking at it that way, I'm just saying. What the hell is that sound?
Sorry, I didn't know it was making that.
Oh, I apologize. Like a fart. I thought I farted.
But my thing is, Fizz made it clear, like, they were not friends like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
But that was recent, because remember, he was on this show like 2.5 years ago, and they were tight. it just recently happened with the whole tour thing, because he thought he's supposed to got more money, which Omarion should, because he was his own single artist. Is that it was like a lot of issues with that. But even if me and you in a singing group and we just stopped, I'm still not gonna mess with your ex-husband.
I mean, I get that, but I'm saying like we can't tell that man. You know what I mean? His friendships. If he say that they weren't cool like that, I mean, it's kind of like colleagues.
Well, we said they were, but
if I work with somebody for 20 years, right? And I literally, if I'm working with you for 20 years, I literally see you 5 out of 7 days of the week. I see you probably over 40 hours. I mean, that's a lot. So, but that mean I can't like. Fuck it. No. That came out wrong.
Well, I'm gonna just say it like this. Let me say it like this. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get up and sit down. But let me say this. That's like me and you. I've only known you for almost a year now. And I meet your ex-husband. I don't know this is your ex-husband. And I start dating your ex. I'm cutting that shit off. Yeah, it's just a respect. Yeah. Like, and I don't owe you shit.
Now you say it like that.
Yeah, because I don't owe you anything. But I wouldn't do that just because off the simple fact that I do. Like, I know you and I care for you and I love you. And I mean, we're not like the best of friends, but we're building a friendship. So it's happened to me. A friend did it to me and it hurt my soul when she did it to me. It hurt me because I didn't think she would and I wanted to kill a bitch.
Did y'all recover?
It took like 6 years for me to talk back to her. No lie. 6 years for me to talk back to her. But the thing that bothered me was just like how they're doing it. It was the same way. It was a lie. Everybody knew but me.
And the thing about
I hated that shit.
My whole thing is at this age that we're in, if we're all adults here, and they are adults, I don't know how old they are, but they are clearly being adults, of course. My whole thing is this. Let's say, for instance, that you do find someone that you happen to bond with and want to start a relationship with, and they just happen to be that in that situation. I don't think people would have, if Fizz and April would have said, listen, y'all.
Ask permission.
No, not even ask me. Just be like, listen, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me and Fizz are really cool. One thing came to another, and we decided that we want to be together. We really gel, and you know, I know it may be unethical, or you know, y'all might think of something, but I really, really fuck with this dude, and he fuck with me. If they were open and honest with it,
is that not asking permission?
It's not asking permission. No, I'm just saying they were. What they did was permission. They don't need permission. I don't feel like they do as adults.
You're just saying keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Like,
don't ask, tell.
Don't ask, tell. Like, listen, I'm letting you know I love this person. I rock with them. I want to see where this goes. I've been unhappy for this many years. I've lived my life for everyone else. I found somebody that loves me. I love them. We gonna see where it goes. And I don't care what y'all say. I know y'all might not like it, but this is what the fuck we doing. If they would have came at it in that way, I think it wouldn't be a big deal. It would still be like, damn, that's kind of, that's close, blah, 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 blah. But they would have respect. If you have confidence about your shit, other people ain't gonna question you.
I agree. They should have had that conversation with Omarion. And anybody else? No.
But they could have had the conversation. They may have. The fact that they didn't have the conversation, he was avoiding him, even on the shows and the tour. He was avoiding having the conversation because even the two B2K members kept telling him, you need to talk. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk. My thing is that I can see if like 15 years went by and they had like a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old. They have two small kids under 4 years old. So it ain't that, and they just broke up last year. It's not like it's something, it's still a fresh wound. Who says she could be just doing this to hurt him back for whatever he did to her?
Well, clearly Omarion don't care because he ain't said shit.
He's never been a big social
but he don't care
business out in there to talk about anything. We don't know. I'm quite sure it burns him to his core.
But that could be another reason why they felt comfortable doing that. They might have felt comfortable doing that because Omarion is like, look, I don't give a fuck, and maybe he don't give a fuck. And they's like, well, fuck it. If you don't give a fuck, then we don't give a fuck, nigga. Right. If you don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck.
No, they say he did. What's a bougie?
Oh, maybe he just knew he was a little bitch.
He was acting unbothered.
That's what I said.
Y'all heard that somebody else was fucking his mama?
Oh,
y'all ain't hear that?
Omarion's mom?
Yeah.
Omarion's
they was like, now this nigga about to be bothered. They was like, he probably wasn't unbothered about the other shit, but
I wouldn't do it right now as this age. I wouldn't do it right now just because I
wouldn't even do it.
Everyone that I have in my age, everybody I have in my life is of importance and that's of value. Now, back in the day, I had all these people in my life, whatever. Not saying they're not important, but when you're younger, you don't really see things in a way. You don't really see how things you do affect others. Right. And like where I'm at now in life, I would never do that because it does affect others.
So how deep does the relationship have to be for you to be like, no? Like if they went on one date, would you consider it? Or it's only if they've been together for like a year plus, kids and married, ex-husband? Or is it like if it was just really short term, could you do it then? If like say I went on a date with somebody, but then you met him.
I think that didn't happen, bitch.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, well, it did happen, but I didn't know her then. But if I had known her, I wouldn't have
I think that conversation just would have to be had. Yeah.
No, I don't think.
I would never even, it wouldn't even come to a conversation because I wouldn't even take it to that point for me to even like that person on that level. If it's somebody that I truly, like you just said, at the point of the age in life we're at the point of age in life where I am, even back then, but I'm just going to talk about now. At that point, I could never, ever do that. Like, even if it was Aaliyah's father, hell no. And I don't even know the motherfucker. I'm done. But I wouldn't even, but even back then, I just can't do that. I feel like it's a girl code. And if it's a bitch that's an associate I talk to every now and then, I don't give a fuck. Right. We all open. But if it's somebody that I genuinely care about and I genuinely consider you a friend, you know my family, I know your family, we've been to each other's house, now I ain't stepping those boundaries.
I got you.
I feel you. But you know one thing we forgot to do, ladies, the word of the day.
Oh shit. We
my bad. So let's go in this bowl and figure out what the word is that we're going to be drinking off of. Hell nah.
Hell no.
It's
2 words.
Two words.
We're going to ride with it.
We said we're going to put it all together as a compound word.
We
Bitch, I went to school.
Hell dash nah.
Gang gang.
All right, so
like we had 2. Let's talk about this. Or we just had
No, we had one more. That was you.
What was I say?
I forgot you made it up.
you made it up.
I wish something else.
You said it so fast too. I can't remember.
Oh no, I had asked y'all how y'all felt about Kanye going gospel.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
You like it?
I haven't even heard the shit.
Do you know the guy to do the car karaoke?
Yeah, he was.
So did you see him on the airplane?
I didn't see the whole episode.
I loved it.
So here's my thing. Like, I think that people, I think people don't know how to take things for what they are. Like, people want to get so distracted about the other things associated. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like, y'all know how y'all go to church and you go to church for the word, and people are so obsessed with the actual pastor that they're not getting the word because the pastor is just the pastor, but you're not going there for the word. Like, the pastor is over glorifying the church. Like, you know, that you go to church for a specific thing. Like, people can't separate things from things and keep things how they are. Like,
shout out Jamal Bryant.
Gang gang.
No, that man gave a good word.
He did.
Yeah, he do give a good word.
He does a good word.
That man does a good word.
He also do a good.
Wait a minute.
You can't say it. You can't say it.
Wait a minute.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not
Don't
getting in trouble.
We're not judging. We're all imperfect people.
Anyway, so what I was trying to say was, I think it's going to be hard for people to accept that from him because of everything that happened before. People are not going to be able to separate.
Well, if they can't, then they're not real Kanye West fans, because if they were real Kanye West
well,
fans...
they're not real music fans.
Oh, well, no, I'm saying for them not to accept him. You're talking about him because Kanye West, the old Kanye West, he was always rapping about religion, spirituality. The old Kanye West, the wired, tight Kanye West, that was always in his lyrics. Then he went psycho crazy Kardashian,
and
then Trump's, you know. But
like right now.
I believe everything that he's about right now with this gospel. I listened to the whole thing, then I was listening to that interview. Watch it; it's really good. Y'all watch it.
Big Boy,
and
the Big Boy one,
the one with the karaoke guy.
Oh, that one. I watched Big Boy. I watched Karaoke Guy.
And it just listen to him, and then even Kim had talked about it the other day, like how he's changed completely, like even in how she talked about it. She even said it fucking irritates her. Like,
well, that's my issue.
Yeah,
and she said, but she's not a spiritual person. She's like a Mormon or something. She's not spiritual.
But you already knew who she was before you met her.
Right.
So,
yeah, so
if you want to be on your spiritual kick, all right, fine and dandy. But now you want to bring it to her, talking about what she should and shouldn't do, and now he trying to like, I mean, it's his kids, yeah, but he's trying to like, oh, now he don't want his kids to do this, have this, and do all that, you know, trying to ground them, you know, or whatever the case may be. I'm like, you working ass backwards, my niggas, but I mean, that's fine. You gonna do you, that's fine. But now he trying to like change his whole family, and I don't know how I feel.
I mean, well, I agree. I mean, everybody know Kim got a banging ass body, but I do agree that some things should be left closed for your husband. I mean, she bears it all.
Let me have a body.
I mean, it's a way to show it without
You should have a body.
It's a way to show it without showing.
Y'all got my prescription, bitch. That's what I'm doing, okay? I don't care what husband is. Look, shit. Sorry, I just had to get that out.
Butt ass naked.
Butt ass naked. Y'all got my prescriptions?
You go to the Walgreens, butt ass naked.
I'm going to the I'm going to Walmart any damn way. I'm going to fucking Wendy's in the car, drive through. Let me get that burger.
Hold on, what's your prescription for it though? What's your prescription for it though?
That's what Walgreens sell. They sell prescriptions and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Do y'all watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
I do still. I still do.
So you saw the one last week and the week before last when they were
She
in
was
there?
going to the Met Ball?
Yeah. I like them together. I think they're good together. I mean, we don't know, of course, but they seem like they're good together. Yeah. But I feel like if it was me as a wife, I'm going to kind of not follow behind my husband, but kind of come in, meet him halfway with it, at least a little bit.
Yeah,
yes, that's her. That's how I agree with you.
I think she is meeting him halfway.
I think she is
because
too,
she supported him and she's wearing
thing.
ugly ass clothes, and also she's going to all of the Sunday games, and she came. She not
the whole family,
but she's like, look, I draw the line at clothes. You meet me where this Kanye, like, no, it's not cool. Our kids are our kids, and we're gonna just together. Fuck your fucking journey, bitch. Anyway.
And he wants 4 more.
He wants 4 more kids. So we're gonna move on
to
our topic today, because 4 kids is 8 kids is where I draw the line.
No, I'm sorry. He was 7, the number of completion.
You drew the line at 8. I drew the line at 2.
Did you hear it? It's 7, the number of completion. So he wants 3 more kids.
So if y'all,
I mean, it's not like she popping them out.
Yeah, the surrogates on it,
Yeah, right. It's true. But she still got to pay for them.
And they got million nannies.
Yeah, they got million. Well, they can do it if they want to.
Anywho,
my pussy hurt just thinking about all them days.
Oh, let me
I'm so sorry.
That's a lot of kids. That's what North of the oldest one like 7 or 8. So that's a lot.
North is like.
And I'm having contractions right now.
Oh God, bye.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the topic, what did we say? The topic was going to be about
things you should know as an adult.
Yeah. So we actually opened this question up to our Instagram followers, and a couple of them had some really interesting things to say, and Angel was pulling those things up. But meanwhile, while she's pulling that up, we kind of came up as a group, as a collective. I always want to say this on the reality shows. As a collective, we came together and thought of a few things that we think that you should know as an adult. Nicole, you want to kick it off, hon?
Sure.
All right.
You should know your alcohol limit. Instead of going out here making yourself like an ass.
I mean,
yeah.
Certified fool. Like this when riding to school in the middle of traffic.
Right.
Learn your alcohol limit and don't go
Nicole,
over
you would have gotten that school with me if you came, because that's how. Yeah, but I don't. I'm learning that. I've been doing better.
You know how I know?
When I'm drunk. Go ahead.
No, I know when I'm drunk.
Oh.
When I can't feel my bottom lip.
No, bitch.
When I
you
can't
start
feel,
rapping.
By the time you can't feel your, that's
when I feel my bottom lip get tingled, when I feel it go numb, I got one more drink in me.
Not what, boy.
And then I'm done. I'm like, okay, bitch, we testing it. Now we pushing it to the limit. Port of Miami. So I know that it's coming. So I can't. I know I got one more drink.
No, you get a real live rap concert off her.
I don't know what it is.
It's so funny.
I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
That you would think that the music that they're playing is like a concert that's right there in front of her, because she'd be. It'd be funny as shit.
I just want a 2-drink limit, and after that I'm scared because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. So.
You got a 2-drink limit?
2 strong drinks, maybe a couple shots, and I'm done.
Nigga.
I
got Afro-y and shit.
Angel, I don't even know if I've really ever seen you drunk. You just so cool.
No, I've never seen
Angel,
you drunk.
No, I haven't.
The only
time
I've seen a drunk.
I have never seen you drunk.
I've been drunk. I'm just trying to think. Like,
she holds her liquor very well.
Yeah, it's very situational for me. Like, I can drink a whole bunch and never feel anything. Mm-hmm. Or I can have 2 drinks and be fucked up. It's weird as fuck. It's so weird.
So the other night, I think I had 6 or 7. But I wasn't fucked up. Like, they would even tell you looking at the video, I wasn't fucked up, but I was nice. But I blacked out right in time for me to get in the house. So I was like, so I have a new limit. But of course, I'm not going to do it this month at all because it's my birthday Sunday. But I have a new limit myself to no more than 3. It depends on how shit.
I actually do better with brown liquor now.
I do. I gotta do better. No, brown liquor. I want
dark side, bitch.
Finally,
yes.
get to the damn dark side.
I ain't joining you, bitches.
Let me tell you, dark side is the best side.
Yeah,
cheers. That dark shit'll make your nipples darker too. Niggas like that.
Nipples darker.
You know what? You know what? Moving on.
I'm out of the motherland. The titties in the motherland. Yeah. Just saying.
I don't think I would look right with fair skin and dark ass nipples.
Yes, you will. Niggas like it.
It happens.
It's like red nipples too.
No, not as much as ours. Just saying. They like areolas. Areolas? Yeah, they areolas when your shit's black like that. They like areolas. You got nipples. I got areolas, bitch. That's what it is.
So you got nipples.
You got cute little nipples.
They so much.
Areolas in this bitch. Areola. I'm gonna name my next child Areola.
Can you stop talking?
What you say? What you say? Nipples? They like
Like nipples too.
Her fucking nipples.
They like red nipples too.
It's like fucking red. It's
like
her
nipples
titties
are
got
funny.
No, it's like her
titties.
big ass fucking nipples.
No,
Big
like
ass
her
nipples, though. They be
titties
the weirdest
Her
looking
titties look
nipples,
like they
yo.
got on blush and shit.
No,
Yeah. They
They
be the weirdest nipples, yo. Why they so pink? Why they so
Yo.
My titties made me like this.
They're so pretty. I'm like, that's a pretty ass.
That shit, yo.
What a fraud.
When we was in fucking Miami, it's too much information. This was changed. I was like, I ain't never seen no fucking pink nipples in my life. It was a big areola.
But then it be so little too on light skinned girls. I don't know why their nipples be like this damn big. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like that.
How did we get on this topic?
I'm
Wait a
sorry.
minute.
That's my fault.
All right, so what's the next
That was
one?
my fault. The next thing, change attire. What y'all think?
I don't know.
I don't know how to do
I know how to change the tire. I don't
I
like
know how to change attire too. I think you should
it. Can't
know.
change my tire, remember?
Huh? Yeah, they can change the tire.
Yeah, I can change the tire.
Change the tire. Yeah, you gotta know how to
I've
do
been
it.
taught, but I haven't done it enough to retain
I
it.
just won't do it.
Yeah, I changed the
I
tire.
finally know how to put air in my tire.
Y'all must not have drove bum ass cars. I had 3 bum ass cars in my life, and that shit was broke back mountain several times, and I had to get out there and do it.
Remember you make a left on ass quick and your whole shit fell up.
We was going to the Paradise, y'all. We was going to the Paradise.
Oh,
When I went to the Paradise, going down North Avenue, I turned left on Asquith. My whole fucking engine said, nope, bitch. Boom, bitch. My whole engine. I was like,
That shit was on the ground, man.
damn.
my whole engine was on it. I was like, well, goddamn, how did this happen? Baltimore streets, yo.
Yo, that was the good old days, yo. I used to carry the whole city in my fucking Geo Metro.
They got out and act like they was not with me. They act like they was not with me. They was like, we going to a funeral in Marches. Bitch, ain't nobody in Marches. It's 10 o'clock. Ain't nobody dead in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry.
My cheese hurt like shit.
I know,
you should know how to change the
my
tire.
face. That was my face.
I think that if you have, I think
ignorant.
a question. I think if you have daughters, men, if you have daughters, you should teach them how to change a tire, even if they don't retain it.
Don't
You should still teach them.
Yes,
Just saying.
you should.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what some of our followers said.
Yeah, what my followers said.
Let's see. Ill fan said you need to know how to code switch. We talked about that. That shit is important.
That is very important.
Yeah.
He said something else too, though.
But that means you gotta have a real job to code switch.
He also said you gotta know how to do something else too.
Oh.
I had an 18
What
year
you
old
say,
kid
old
that said
fan?
the other day. I smiled.
What?
At Malik's school, one of the kids, he was like, when we were in North Carolina visiting the schools, he's like, you got to know how to code switch. And I just thought of y'all. And I just smiled. I was like, that was good.
Somebody at the school said that?
Yeah, and he's a senior. And he said that. He's a senior. And
That's real shit, though.
Yeah, I was proud of her.
Aaliyah is the coach.
Shout out to Missouri.
She sounds like that.
Yeah.
Fiore di Loto 21. Sorry if I botched that.
Jesus.
Says you need to know how to read.
Yeah.
You from the
You need to take that username.
And
down,
then
so.
what's even funnier is
That was a long one.
the right one said you need to know how to read out loud.
Yeah, it's hard to
Hell
get.
yeah.
But that's real shit, though.
I over the last couple years I used to be so scared to read out loud because I used to be so scared they were gonna make fun of me because I was not good at reading out loud. But when I went to broadcasting school, it really helped me. So if you have a problem reading out loud, just practice in the mirror, and it really fucking works. Like it really fucking works. Shout out.
Can I get one? You need to learn how to use THEIR, THEIRE.
Girl, that's happened.
Oh, sorry. You need to learn how to use them all. I hate it. It is just.
My whole philosophy on that is, bitch, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nope.
No.
You need to learn how to.
No.
I know how to do it, but sometimes I don't feel like typing it.
No, fuck that. I set
No,
my
when you're
10-year-old
typing it, that's
down.
fine. Everybody break up words when they're typing, but
No.
when you're like trying to read somebody and you reading them in Ebonics and you're not reading them the right way, don't do it.
But I mean, that starts
I'm
young.
like
Like I
the
said, I set my 10-year-old
Yeah.
down and I gave him a spelling test. And I did that shit on purpose. All those words or whatever, yeah, I mean, you gotta teach me young. If I'm on social media and I'm reading a post and that shit is just all over the place with all them fucked up there, I keep going.
I do too.
No, I make them delete it.
I posted it. She'll just call me and be like, "Can you put that R I'm like, man, what the fuck?
I can't read that shit.
She calls me at least once a week. She calls me and tells me to fix my post because I'm illiterate. Just saying.
I'm sorry.
You know what else? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Do y'all know how to type on a computer with two hands?
Yes.
All right, cool. Because I find that very important.
Can you do numbers too?
I do numbers too.
On this side?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can do them on this side.
Yeah,
I got to get them on this side.
I'm really good
I had to change my whole keyboard.
Shout out to Miss Carter, Kenwood High School, taught a bitch how to do that shit. It was like Chef F2, Chef F3, and Chef my father assistant was hanging out clothes 378. I was on that shit. I used to love that shit. I'm like, bitch, I got you. Oh, fuck video games, typing.
But you know what? I cannot teach somebody how to type.
You can't. You shouldn't have to. That's something you should know as an adult.
They got they don't.
No, I'm just saying, like, I literally
honestly don't
cannot
teach that in school no more. I learned it in school.
I learned it in
A
school.
lot of schools don't.
Semicolon.
I knew a lot of schools don't teach that.
They need to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
My daughter's really fast.
That was stupid.
I learned
that shit went out the window a long time ago. They don't even teach that
So
shit.
we're gonna have a lot of adults in this new generation who can't write in cursive.
No, real shit.
So that's something you should probably know as an adult. You gotta learn how to write in cursive.
But do you really need to know that though?
I guess not.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of people don't write in cursive.
Right now, turn around and draw a Q in cursive right behind you.
right now?
A Q is too easy. You letting her off easy, yo. No, bitch. A lowercase Q.
Cursive.
A lowercase Q.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
And the uppercase.
I don't know, man. I don't know nobody named. I don't know how to Q in cursive.
Is it like a two? Isn't it like a
Oh,
two?
it's like a
Yep,
two.
it's like a
Yeah.
two. Yep.
Two.
Alright, do an R. Do a lowercase R. Okay. You learn a little something.
I'm a little something.
Do y'all know when did that happen? When did they stop teaching
Couple
cursive
years
in
ago.
school? It had
Wow.
been
All
more than a
that
couple.
stuff out there.
It was more than a
Pledge
couple
allegiance,
because my son
everything.
is almost 16 and I don't think.
No,
Yeah,
Madison was
Pledge
learning.
Allegiance
No, Pledge Allegiance no more.
Oh.
Madison was learning at Rosedale, but see, she wasn't. That's private school. They were teaching. They were teaching that. I don't know if they do it at her new school now, but I know she learned it there, the cursive.
So teach your kids how to write in cursive at home then, because they're not going to get that shit at school.
We're probably not going to, but okay.
You know what else I think which is a really big thing as an adult? Learning how to take constructive criticism.
Oh, that's a
Like,
big
people
one.
need to learn how to take constructive criticism. It makes, when you can't take constructive criticism, it makes people hard to tell you the truth.
Oh,
It makes it hard for people to tell you, keep it real with you.
Right.
So we just let you be dumb and live a lie. 'Cause I'm not fucking telling you. 'Cause I'm not
And when
gonna
you're when you tell somebody and they just like respond without even listening, because they just like to respond, it makes you not want to talk to them either.
Yeah.
Right. Or you try to tell them something about themselves and they just automatically like, I didn't do that. I didn't. You know, they got excuses and shit. Like, I can't.
Instead of just saying, "Mom, I mean," but I'll be like, "Can you tell me, like, give me an example of when I did it?" Because I don't. That 9 times out of 10 people don't really realize that they're doing stuff, and it takes somebody that really say this and that, and then it will help them.
And it's all how you say it too.
Yeah, it's always how you say it. Yeah.
But I would
still,
respect it. I would receive it more from somebody that I'm really close to.
Yeah.
You know, than like somebody on the street like trying to tell me about myself.
Yeah.
I probably,
Yeah, constructive criticism could be something as simple as take this gum, your breath stink for. So when people offer you a piece of gum as an adult, take it because your breath probably rocking. I've done that a lot of times, and no one takes the gum. I'm like, how do you not know your breath stink? And I'm trying to tell you that. Does that happen to anybody? I don't have gum to give out. People breath stink?
Do we have gum to
I'll
give
ask if they
out?
want a piece of gum, but if they don't take the bait, then I'm not.
They don't
I
have.
always feel some type of way if somebody asks me if I want gum, but they just being nice.
I think that's.
But I'm like, why
I
are
don't
you
think
asking
that's
me?
nice.
You don't
You
think
think
it's
that's
nice?
nice?
If you just pull out some gum, you're like, you want a piece, you want a
gum?
piece, you want a piece, you want a
I'm
piece.
not
you want a
gonna
piece?
not gonna have
No,
gum.
like that, yes.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
know
have
she ain't saying
Right.
it like that.
Well, not to certain people.
So if somebody come around, somebody come around
Right.
and get you in your
No, bitch,
purse
you
and
need
pull out
this
some gum
gum.
and be like,
Yeah.
Right.
You want some
Like,
gum?
you
I just hear her say
I'm
that.
like this
Look,
way
they
for
having a
somebody
full
that-
conversation with her. Here go Crystal. You want some gum?
I had the gum ready for they come to my desk. I be like this. Just waiting for the motherfucker.
Before they come to your desk.
You must want some gum.
Thank you for calling.
You
Here's
say
your
you
gum.
must want some
Yeah. I'm ready.
Y'all dumb as fuck.
I don't think everybody can smell themselves though, because you know how the old saying you when your mom used to always say, if you can smell yourself, everybody can smell you. I don't think that's the truth.
I think that it may
Maybe
not
you
be.
need to know when they smell.
Lord Jesus.
I don't think.
And that goes
That's
to
a
another
thing.
one. Hygiene. Every adult
Yeah.
should know how to wash that ass.
Yes.
Every adult should know how to wash their ass. They
Ladies
you
should
know
know
what?
they have a bacteria infection going on or something. 'Cause
I'm curious. Do y'all have a wash up routine?
yes.
Yeah.
It's very.
I have 2 different rays. I can't use the
Yeah, I
same
have-
ray for my face
yeah.
and the same ray that I wash.
Well,
my
yeah,
body.
that's hands down. But when you're in the
I
shower,
do
like,
have
do
a
you
routine.
have a routine? Okay, I
That's
do
why
too.
I hate taking
Just wanna make
showers
sure
in
I went
other
crazy.
showers because I have such a routine, and my shower has a little like seat. My shower's old, but it got like a seat made into the shower, and I usually put my leg up. So when I go to other places and people don't have showers, they don't have the leg thing, I have a hard time.
You got a
Can't put it in the
seat.
edge of the tub.
I don't know, when we went to Mexico
I'm
that
not
one
talking
time,
to Crystal for the
I
rest of
almost
the day.
fucking tried to kill myself. I had to be very careful. I'm very particular. I'm very. Yes, I have a routine in the shower.
I can't use other. I can only use Dove. If I use any other soap,
I can't use
Only
Dove.
Dove.
It'll
Only
mess,
can use
it'll mess
Dove.
me up.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to get a motherfucking Fragile pill, like
Yeah.
automatically.
If
Like,
I use,
can't-
if you use Dove,
yeah, no, I
Oh,
only can use
yeah.
Dove. I
If I
use
use
something
Dove,
That's
else.
me.
I'm
That
done.
is me.
Call in my
100%.
I'm done.
Yes.
Hygiene is a big thing, but hygiene is also an absent conversation amongst a lot of young women these days too. So you gotta teach.
So let me
someone.
ask you a
not
question.
older women.
So
Not
would
older
you
women.
tell-
You motherfuckers should know.
Would you tell somebody, like say for instance, that you like I work with a lot of younger girls and they cool. Would you tell one of your
I had to tell
that they-
someone
that
about a
they stink?
bacteria infection. I did.
So how do you know she had a bacteria?
Smelled
You
it.
can smell her
You
bacteria.
can smell it.
Through her
And-
jeans.
but-
She had
and
on
she
jeans
did-
or sweatpants. Those
Bitch,
leggings.
goodbye. I don't remember what she had on.
I'm trying to figure out
But
the level of smell.
but no,
I need to know how bad it was.
I
I'm sorry,
smelled
visual.
her, and it was really bad. So you know, it was like past the point of
Return.
of.
Jeez.
I hate her.
That was need a whole new pussy.
But don't make a joke. But she didn't know.
Don't make a joke.
What it was. No, don't make a joke. 'Cause I be feeling bad.
you ain't know if it was coming from the
Her
front or the
mother,
back.
she didn't even. I fucking hate you. No, she really didn't know what it was. She was only like, this was years ago though, but she was like 8 years younger than me. But she really did not know what was the difference between a yeast infection and a bacteria infection. She didn't know.
We had a girl like that in high school.
And
All
she
the
said her
time.
mother never taught her those things, like even about like tampons versus pads and wearing a panty liner every day. Like I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, you should put on. I'm like, so what? You just walk around with cakes in your underwear all day,
Oh wow.
or whatever? Because she never knew about those things.
You wear
to
panty
have.
liner every day?
I wear panty liner every day.
I don't wear panty
I
liners.
don't.
You don't wear thongs?
I wear thongs. They got thongs panty liners, bitch.
I don't wear.
I got me a
I'm
You
joking.
said you gotta wear panty liner every day.
My mom is like OCD bad, like really bad. You know, she's horrible. And she always, the moment we came on our menstrual cycle or juices start flowing, she made us wear panty liners all the time. So
That is
it's
a
just
lot
like,
of
I'm sorry, I
money
keep hitting
in
it.
panty liners.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes I get
that
annoyed
dollar.
because my panty liner.
What
when I
panty
take it
liners
out,
are $1?
Carefree a dollar, the little 25 pack is $1, and Family
yeah,
Dollar,
they
Carefree,
definitely
they're $1.
Dollar General. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're $1.
Yeah, the small ones.
Yeah.
But
I,
still.
sometimes I get
I
annoyed
ain't-
with panty liners.
Y'all
because
don't wear them every day?
I don't.
Alright,
When I take mine
no.
off, sometimes it be rolled up like a Slim Jim.
I do have feminine rights. So
I almost pissed on myself, bitch.
Like a little blunt, like a little what's a little smoking thing? I be like,
I
damn.
tried not to laugh, but she
White top,
plays
A little white
so
top, that shit
much.
look like a little blunt. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is my pussy doing in there?
Yeah, I've
was sitting
always
in the
worn
chair.
it. Now I don't use feminine hygiene products like the Summer Eve and all that. I don't do that.
No,
Like,
I don't trust that shit.
well, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to because
Yeah.
you're supposed to.
Dove
Your
will
body
get it
needs the
off.
bacteria. Your body needs the
I
bacteria.
don't douche.
Not the bad
I
bacteria.
used to
the
douche,
good
but as I got
They
older,
tell
I
you not
stopped
to.
douching. Yeah,
So-
bacteria. They say you're not supposed to.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't.
even.
Let me tell y'all what I do though. What I do, I will sometimes buy the douche containers, pour everything out, and pour warm water in, and just clean myself out with water.
Oh, okay.
So I just take all of the stuff out. I
You
use
gotta
the
sit in
water.
the tub to do that?
Again, I have a chair. I have a stool. I have a
Oh, you
leg.
did.
She
my
got
leg
another
press.
chair.
I got my leg pressed in the shower. We just go up.
And another thing that women don't know, let's go back to hygiene, and then we can tell y'all men. Men, y'all are the #1 carrier for the bacteria infections, and they don't know that. Men can take the pill too. Some doctor, if you got a really good doctor, the doctor should be
They'll tell
telling
you.
you to have your mate take a pill too, because
So
men,
should we be smelling the men's pee hole?
No,
See,
No, they just have a discharge.
No,
right?
they have a discharge, and mainly it mostly comes during sexual intercourse as well. So men carry
I don't
the
wanna talk
bacteria
about this anymore.
infections
I don't wanna
more
talk about
than
this
women.
anymore.
They give it, but we have the symptoms. They don't. They will never know that they
Wow.
have it. Yeah,
I don't wanna talk about this
Interesting.
anymore. My stomach is starting to hurt a little bit.
yeah, men.
They
do.
our followers need to know.
They
They need to know
that.
this
So
shit.
you make your fiance, husband, boyfriend, whatever the hell he is to you, make him take the pill when you're taking it too to help it alleviate.
So pretty much he's the bacterialist.
Girl, bye. Okay.
With her for the whole
I'm just trying to figure out who the blame is. Who's to blame for the bacteria?
They studies and doctors say that men carry it more than the women.
Do you think it's because of the drawers be tight?
You know, I'm not talking to you no more.
I just want to know where it comes from.
Because that's what they say
Build
about
up
females.
bacteria. Build up yeast and
Yeah.
bacteria.
Again, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Oh my God.
I think that we should talk about something else. We should talk about I don't want to talk about.
Hold on, so I have another. So
like
another one of our followers said that adults should know how to iron their clothes.
I'm not creasing my pants in the middle.
I do not iron.
But do you know how to iron your clothes?
I know how
I do
to
not iron
iron. I do not
the
iron.
dryer does it though.
But I would prefer not to iron my clothes.
Have y'all taught your kids how to iron?
Yeah, my kids
Yeah,
know
I know how to
iron.
iron. Yeah.
My kids know how to iron.
Whatever wrinkles in my clothes will be gone by the time I get where the fuck I'm going. So I'm not fucking ironing. So kick my ass grass. Thank
There's
you.
certain shit I will iron. I hate ironing though.
I'm not doing it because my ass so wet. You look like the big.
Now, these days,
Yo,
I still
stop
wear
talking.
shit I don't have to iron. Cause I don't
Right.
feel
Yeah, I don't wear a lot of things I have to iron
Yeah,
at all.
so-
Like I hang my jeans up as soon as
Not
I
ironing every day.
I think I will. Let me. It's probably certain. Only 3 things I would probably iron for: a funeral, a job interview, and church.
Yep. I
What
probably
you
don't even
iron?
iron for church.
Huh?
Pants.
I don't know. I just said the reason I would break out the iron. I didn't say what the fuck I would iron. I would
Break
break
out
out.
the
I never
iron.
had to iron.
Somebody
anything.
died. You can iron.
I really never had to iron.
So sorry.
She said
Oh,
somebody
my
died, get the iron.
Y'all dumb. as fuck.
I'm done with y'all. I
Ooh,
can't
that was
talk to
great.
y'all more.
Somebody write that down. Take that to the road.
Take that over. I'm gonna say hell no for no reason.
Shit. So sorry, guys.
Anyway,
All men should know how to tie a tie.
Oh, good one.
that's a good one.
I don't know how to tell
Should
you.
they know or
Somebody
should they
told
know
my
and
son how
learn
to
at the
do it.
same time?
Well, you got to learn to know.
Yeah. Well, some people don't teach them. You know how my son learned? From me off of YouTube.
How did you learn, Errol?
I taught him off of YouTube.
One of the things my father did teach me.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Shout out.
Good.
I did learn how to tie a bow tie from YouTube though.
Oh, bow tie. So you learned how
You
to
gotta
tie.
tie a bow tie?
So you
From
learned how to tie.
scratch?
From scratch. Yep. Silk
I
to a
ain't
silkworm. And
I thought that shit was already
That's
done
a really
for
good
you.
one.
nah, I don't wear those.
That's a good
I'm
one.
not. My neck is too big. So that can't be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need you to stop playing so much, yo.
Oh, a good one, y'all. I'm so sorry. How to manage your finances. But I don't want to talk about that. I'm
And-
talking
and
about-
get credit and shit.
Here's what you should really do, though. Really, honestly, you should know how a bank account works. Like, that was my biggest thing. When I first started having a bank, I was so excited to have a bank, but I didn't realize I had no money on that card. I was like, slide, bitch, slide.
Overdrawn, like
I was like, overdrawn. I didn't realize,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and also I didn't know how to read pending and, like, things
Right.
that are pending and when they actually hit your account. That's important.
You
So
know how to read it?
I didn't
You just
understand
read
it.
what is it, pending?
I know what pending meant. I told you.
No, but a lot of people don't know that.
like people don't understand that the
Really?
charge is there. but
I
they
used to
don't
work in a
really-
bank.
Yeah, it's
And-
really hard. I'm gonna tell y'all.
They didn't know what pending meant.
No, but they don't understand how that
that
shit
your
works.
charges are not really.
Right.
You swipe the card, but it don't come off right. Some stores don't do their records right away, so the money is swiped.
The money is taken out of your available balance right away.
Not all the
Nowadays,
time.
but
Back in
years
the day,
ago,
was
it
not
wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. Back in the
Yeah.
day.
What, when y'all was writing checks?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
No,
No,
you used
no,
to
you
swipe
just
your
swipe your
card.
I've never had a bank where I swipe my
I
card
mean-
and it come out automatically.
So like y'all know how when y'all go to the bank,
not
when
the
y'all
bank,
go
it's
to
the
when y'all
store.
go to the gas station,
no,
y'all,
I'm talking about when I swipe it at the store. I've never
Oh,
seen
it
it
come
not
like
come
2 or
out.
3 days later?
Yes,
Well, gas
that's what I'm
does that
talking
because
about.
it only authorized for $1. Everybody knows that.
Right, and I didn't know that at one.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
certain
gas
things I
is
didn't
only
know.
$1, yeah.
And then also,
That's supposed to be like
I thought I had $175 and I had $7. And so,
Oh,
like, and I still.
But
owe
that, look,
18
I'm done with
to
her
this
because
day,
that's still
and
not
I've
an
never
excuse.
paid
Because
you.
if you manage your bank account, and I'm not paying her no mind right now, but
I'm
if you
never
manage your
paying you
bank
M&T
account
fucking
and you
shit,
know you
tell
have
me how to work it.
$175
It's fucked
and
up.
you know that you use $45 in gas and you know you're only supposed to have
But when I checked
$135.
my account, it was dead. Like, fuck, like.
Oh my God.
You know,
I didn't know what pendant meant. I was like, oh, there you go, right there. Yes, I'm rich, bitch. I'm ready, bitch. Where we going?
But I'm with you, like, and then understanding like the importance of good credit, all that shit.
all that
Like,
stuff.
And another thing you should know as an adult is savings. Everybody should have a savings clutch. I know it's hard, but you really should be putting up 15-20% of your paycheck.
I do have a savings clutch, and it is currently at the mere balance of 75 cents.
You know what?
And I will be using that for some chips at the vending machine on Friday because it's not a pay week, so I'll be using that 75 cents. It's hard to save money though. It really is hard to save money.
It's not.
It's not.
I will teach. I will teach a whole class on saving.
It really is.
Yes.
No, we need to have a sit down Ayooo podcast.
It really isn't.
It's
You know
not
that digit thing
hard.
be working for me.
That digit thing really works. And I tell all my clients to use that.
I'm a download. Can you send me a link?
Digit.
What's that?
Again?
You not on my page?
But they just, however much money you got in your bank account, they'll take a percentage out and just dump it into a savings.
And then
you can
you
save
can set a
towards
goal. Yep.
You can do whatever. I saved my good on that.
Yeah.
Can you send me the link?
I've saved good on
I
that.
sent it to you like 500
And I
times.
saved
I need
good
501.
on-
501.
I send money to an account that I don't touch, don't see. My USAA, I don't use that, don't touch it, don't none. And I normally send like $50 a paycheck in there, but something always fucking happens, so the shit is always fucking gone.
See, I always get scared of that. I don't like holding. I don't like
No,
money
I
where I
don't
can't get to. Because what if I need to get to it?
I mean, I can. I have my bank card, but I just don't put in my. It's in
You
my
don't think
drawer.
I make
about
I
my
take it
job
out. I don't
markets
think
account
about it.
hard for me to get to. I can get to the motherfucker, but it's like
Yeah, I can get to the
gotta
money.
go through some shit to get to it.
Motherfucker USA, Western
To make me
Union.
be like,
too.
nah, I feel like it. But you know, if I really need the shit, I get the
Right,
shit. Yeah.
right.
But savings is really good because anything can happen, and then you're like robbing Peter to pay Paul to get something. And I was real like she
Listen,
knows
that's
this.
what Robin
Last
had
year
to
when
do.
I bought my house, I had over $30,000 in my savings account, but the house from hell has depleted that shit. So fuck.
Well, you know.
And also, when you buy a house, you should have a savings account just for house expenses.
Expenses.
I tell people that all the time. When you purchase a house, you have your own savings for your personal, then you have a savings for your house. And someone had taught me that. Well, my realtor had taught me that. He was like, put up like 15% for stuff. You got to remember, ain't no landlord no more. You are your maintenance.
That's
man,
easier
no
said than
landlord.
done.
What if I need a bra though? What if I need like bras? Do I
You
just
heard me
like
say you
not
got
get
your
bras?
personal account. Then you
Yeah,
got
but I don't
your
have enough to cover all of the accounts. See, next time on Ayooo podcast, how to get another job. Anyway, so
Real
anyway,
niggas
next
need to know how to roll reefer.
yeah, that's how you say it.
I don't.
So
No, they
don't. You need to know how if that's what you're into, you need to know how to roll up. I don't know how to roll up.
I don't either.
I'm not interested in any of that. What
Not
I am
anymore.
interested-
I used to.
I don't know how to roll up.
Days
I
are
do.
gone.
I don't know how to roll
roll
up. I don't know how to roll. Nah, I'm not.
But I don't. I prefer
Closest thing I
edible
got-
over weed smoking
Yeah.
because I don't like the smell on me and I don't like it all in my mouth and tastes like tart and shit. Nobody got time for that. I'll just do an edible. I don't really. We actually, for me, I get higher off of edible than I do off of smoking a blunt.
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like smoke. Period.
Yeah, I don't like smoke. Yeah, I don't like the
in
smell
my
of
face. I don't like smoke in it. Like
Oh,
it
really?
takes me back to my childhood. My parents used to smoke, and they tried to kill me.
You know.
They used to try to kill us though, because both my parents smoked. They used to roll the windows up and tell us to shut the fuck up when I would try to say I can't breathe. But back then you could kill your kids. Back then it was okay, but you can't kill your kids.
Wait a minute.
So I always did say when I grow old, I'm never going to smoke because I was like smoked around a lot. And back in the day, everybody smoked. Like, you know, your mother,
Yeah.
cousin, everybody smoked.
Yeah.
And I was just stuck in the house with fucking smoke all my life when I was young. I promised myself I would never smoke, and I didn't never smoke a cigarette.
No, not me.
I can't do
I
cigarettes.
don't like that shit.
Look, remember that one time at the tree we tried a cigarette outside of the school? The worst. I never
I tried this
did.
shit one time. It was nasty as fuck.
That's the
Yeah.
worst thing ever. I almost
Stank.
dead.
Never do it again.
Very unattractive.
All right, one other thing. Everybody adult should know how to pleasure their mate / get some head.
Oh, well,
If
we
you don't know how to lick
wait
that-
a minute.
That's not
No,
the
'cause
way
we-
you pleasure
we
your
had a,
motherfucking mate, nigga.
That's the way I play.
We had a follower. That's what I was about to say. We had a follower that said, "Please your partner,"
Yeah.
but
Please your mate, however they like to be pleased. That's how I like to be pleased. Put the dick in the mouth, okay? Put the pussy in the mouth. That's how I like to be pleased. Some people don't like head though, right? Who don't like head?
Some people don't like giving head.
some people don't like receiving it.
Whoever said it
Some people
dealt
like-
it.
No, I don't get it. That's not my favorite thing to do, but I mean,
So it's not Six Flags for you.
no. I get the motherfucking job.
Are you
done.
happy with
Oh,
Say that
that's what I like.
Say that again,
I
Carla.
get the motherfucking job done.
Bring her to the party.
It's just not on the top of my list of shit that I would like to do during sex. You know what I'm saying? But I'll do it. Alright, you know.
Are you the type of person that's gonna do it bad so you don't gotta do it no more? Man, get your foot.
No, I do it good. I do it good. 'cause
Some
I-
people just actually like doing it, and I'm not one of those.
You hate
Crystal.
it?
I don't like.
I just like eating.
I mean,
like anything in my mouth is great.
Bitch vibe.
It doesn't
Oh my god.
I'm not
Oh
disgusted
my
by it, but
God.
I just don't.
I'm not
I don't
disgusted
love
by it, and I think one person, this guy, used to think, oh my god, and he used to make like my fucking shoulder up just sore. He would take 85 years to fucking come. And I was like,
shoulder
bitch.
sore.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Nigga,
nigga,
massage yourself. This why he doing it. When you saw this,
Girl, I don't give a fuck what I was talking. This motherfucker
Fuck
would
that
take
shit.
forever, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not." And I used to hate when he was because he knew I didn't like it. So he
would
only
take
asked
long
like
on
once.
So
Every
he gonna
2
get
weeks or
5
something.
years out of one.
So I'm like,
his session.
nigga, like I don't even want to have sex after that. Like I just don't be wanting to. Like when I dealt with him, I did not even. I was like, "You good? Okay, well I don't even need you. Just give me my bullet. I'm good."
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? It's gonna be vulgar.
Go.
Did you like? So you like giving? You like looking? You like? Okay.
No, I did not.
You like
I
giving,
already asked that question.
No,
Answered that.
I didn't even finish my
I already
statement.
know what you
You
about
like
to say.
eating pussy better? Or
Yeah, I
sucking
knew you was
dick?
about to say that. So I told you that she was not one of those girls. She didn't.
I can tell you right now.
So I would say this. All right. I can't say this. I can't answer that question on there because I will feel bad. So remember I told you I have a thing about cum shots. I'm just gonna do it. That's gonna happen. It's not. I can't swallow it. I can't do. I can't. Kudos to the bitches that can do it. Me, I gotta be a drunk bitch to do it. Like I can't even remember it. Don't rush me.
What she talking?
So, I'm joking.
First of all, I don't even know what you talking about. What did she talking about?
I don't know if it was,
Cum shots.
and God forgive me if
Is
I'm
that
putting
why
out too
we
much
fucking
business.
No, that's just,
I don't know if it was because
come on.
that person was a
fuck is
rainbow
coming in your
lesbian,
face?
and a rainbow lesbian is a, you know, it was ugly. It was like.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking about fly trap?
You missed it if you was listening to me.
I'm sorry. I was filling her in.
The woman portion, it was just like a sponge, like sticky, gluey. Yeah, and it was like, and I never did it again.
Thank you for making sure I never eat pussy. Ever.
Yeah, never. Did.
I knew I didn't want to.
It gotta be something good about it.
So you wouldn't have a threesome with your dude if he wanted you to?
No, we're not doing that. No.
If that pleased your mate?
I'm saying,
oh yeah, because
female come. It gotta be something good about it.
My mate, let me tell you what's gonna happen. He can go. I don't want nobody in my bedroom.
If it pleased your mate to have a threesome, would you do it?
So here's the thing. I'm not gonna have a threesome with my guy. I'm not.
It's not enough room out
It's
there.
I hate you.
It's already enough.
I feel like if you're gonna do a threesome, and I'm okay with people having open relationships, that's fine. But I feel like if you're gonna do a threesome, do it with a guy you really don't even really.
I feel like if you open that door,
Angel?
What, a threesome?
With your mate to please them.
Yeah.
Once you open that door for other people to come in, who knows who's gonna come in, and who knows what they're gonna do without you. And I also think it make you like a bitch. Not like
I think that
like
once
a
you
bitch
open
was
that door, it never closes because
That's
that
what I'm
guy's
saying.
gonna always want it,
Well,
like
want
Crystal
that shit
said.
again, yeah.
Will always want it, and if you don't do it, he's gonna still do it with
That's what I'm
someone else.
saying.
And I agree with Crystal. I've seen guys do it. I shut the
I don't
fuck
want
up
that.
about it, and I just feel like I think open relationships are an absolute no unless it's people who really can handle the open relationships because
I'm super jealous.
guys,
Yeah, no,
girls
it's not
are
gonna
super
work.
jealous, but guys are super. They don't know when to stop, and then they sneak behind and go with that girl.
No,
and all
that's
that other
selfish
shit.
because the threesome will be 2 women. It's never
Right,
gonna be
it's
2
never
men.
Well, I have a problem with that.
Never.
And that's another reason. And that's another thing. That's another
You said it's a
reason.
train?
That's a train.
And that's another reason why I would never do a threesome because you wouldn't do it the way like what if and this is not real? What if my pleasure was to get fucked in both holes at the same time? You wouldn't support that because you wouldn't be
And that is why I feel some type of way about us saying an adult should know how to please their partner because I mean that's a great
you still have to have
line a
your
little bit.
own, but you have to have your own boundaries that you.
I think
What
you're
if
gonna
your partner is hard to
be 80%.
please?
I'm sorry, y'all. My leg falls asleep. You're gonna be 80% pleased, regardless. You're never gonna get 100% of what you want in that relationship.
True.
Sexually wise, you're not. I mean, you just
How
not.
do you get the other 20%?
Nigga, they gonna have to sacrifice. They not gonna get that shit. They better take what they got. Your good outweighs your bad.
You can't be 100% sexually satisfied?
No, you're 100% sexually satisfied. Everything that you want sexually, you've gotten.
No.
It's not one.
You talking about with one person?
Yeah, with that one person.
Yes.
You've gotten everything.
And you let that motherfucker go?
Right. And y'all not together?
What's wrong with you?
Nigga sex ain't everything. Sex is not everything.
Oh, wait a minute, no. So
you can
usually,
keep
all right,
them. You
usually
get
people
another
that
nigga
say
for
they
the
got
other shit
100%
you
and the guys that got is living with their mama ain't doing right or don't. It's something wrong with them that they not keeping them. It's something about them that's not keeping them.
You should have kept him over here and then got the other one here. You could use him as a fill-in. You keep him over here and then you get this one over here to do all the stuff that he don't do.
What?
So, all right, I can agree with you. I've had someone that gave sex 100%, but he was a lying, cheating bastard.
But that's what I'm saying. It is
His
always
sex
gonna
was
be
good.
something else.
Right.
The sex could be good, but that nigga ain't shit.
All
I
right.
mean, he ain't shit.
But it's probably missing a little
So
something.
would you rather that? Would
He
you
ain't
rather
know I
the
do
sex be
oral sex.
okay and the nigga be fucking Prince Charming?
No.
You said, but I'd rather the sex be mediocre and then he
He be, everything you wanted him to be outside the bedroom.
because and I would say yes because I feel like men are teachable.
Mm-hmm.
I
Unless you get a
100%.
dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, if the man is not teachable, he gotta go. Yeah, I mean, because the
Crystal.
thing is, when you enter into a relationship or a sexual agreement, don't act like y'all bitches
Sexual
don't know what that is.
Sexual agreement. I was about to ask, what is a sexual agreement?
We know what sexual
Bitch, when you enter in some shit where you fucking whoever, you know what I mean? They used to fucking somebody else, so they may not know what you like, whatever the case may be.
You can teach them.
That's the teachable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
nothing wrong with that.
If they're good learners.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm joking.
I'm about to say, I was like, what?
Well, you gotta teach somebody. You gotta put your head over here, put your neck over there. You got to.
Because
he teach me too. Every time
I literally had to teach a guy what it felt like. He didn't even know what it felt like. I had to let him know what it felt like. I'm like, do you feel this? I had to teach a guy like 10 years ago. And I'm like, do you feel it? And he's like, he didn't even know what it felt like what he should be hitting.
Well, he should be hitting another.
Yeah,
bitch.
and I was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute, you just said teachable. You just said teachable.
Not all. If he don't even know that,
Some
I
people
mean, they
know.
should just know that. Whatever that is.
I'm like, he had a good package, but he just didn't know what to do with it.
Well, he can wrap that shit up to send it to
Why
somebody
do
else.
now?
Return to sender.
Like, I done told his ass, now everybody know.
But and
Oh,
see,
man,
but
so
I
now you
mean,
made him. So y'all here dicking around with your.
Yeah, dicking around with my dick.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't that a bitch?
well, you know, I mean, that happens too. But
Yeah.
but every female and every guy's different. So he could be, eating the shit out of one bitch, and she could be loving that shit, and then he come to you, and you be like, oh, this is trash.
Right.
The fuck was you doing?
You got a kitten bath.
Yeah. Hold on, have y'all ever had a nigga who eat your pussy like he fucking?
Yeah, like he put it in and out. I be
Yeah, you be like,
this is when you gotta be like, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Oh my god.
Stop being fucking stupid.
I hate Crystal. I hate Crystal ass, yo.
Stop being fucking stupid down there. That's what you're doing.
oh,
So will y'all stop him?
Just put your,
I stopped him. I felt like I was fucking a fucking kitten getting
no, what you
purred by her
do-
mother.
you stick your
I
finger-
said, what the fuck is going on? It was just like a fucking cat cleaning her motherfucking kitten. I said, oh no, bitch, this is it. Like, what is going on? Yeah, it was a fucking kitten.
well, that nigga that be eating that shit like it's chicken and shit. I'm sorry, I didn't
Bite your clit. Don't
Yeah.
bite my clit.
Right,
Don't
right.
bite my shit.
Alright.
You want me biting
Go
this
ahead.
shit?
Chucky Fried Pussy.
Like, why do they do that? Who bites somebody's clit?
But to answer your question,
We
Nicole,
don't
I
know.
don't know if I would say something the first time, but the second time would be a teachable moment.
You know how you can get the piece of,
I'm
you
just
can
saying.
put your finger in their ear and be like, stop it. Put your finger in their ear while they down there.
What?
And then wake them up. Because sometimes they be in a trance. They think they doing good. I'm sorry, put your finger in there and be like, this is how I
Do
feel.
you think a man should be able to read when you're uncomfortable, like when they're down
Yeah,
there,
they say it
and
in
you're
your
like,
face.
or you're tense or whatever? Like that's
Oh,
a
you
sign
like this,
to,
no, you like that,
calm
huh?
the fuck down. Like
So that's why I
something
stopped
not right.
riding. That's why I
I'ma
stopped
stop
riding.
you. I'ma
niggas
move
real
your
quick.
head.
That's exactly why I stopped
Nah,
riding.
don't let
move
Crystal
their
talk. Don't let Crystal talk. Don't
No,
let
I
Crystal
stopped
talk.
Stop
riding
riding.
because I stopped riding because niggas can't take a hint because I was on top and he thought I was like coming because I was like, but I had a Charlie horse. He didn't understand that I was like, so he was like, yeah, baby. I was like, no, let me down. I couldn't talk because I had a Charlie horse. After that, I don't ride no more.
I don't
I'm
ride.
not riding.
I ride.
I had a whole Charlie horse. He thought I was coming home. Nigga.
I gotta be
I
drunk.
think we had this conversation before, but I don't understand it. But you know what?
I can't dance. How much part of that you don't gotta understand? I
can
gotta
dance.
be drunk.
I just
Angel.
can't. I just
Angel,
feel like
I gotta
a-
be
You gotta
drunk.
know how to dance to ride a dick.
I think no. I mean, I do, but I just feel like I have a weird thing about lights in the room.
You don't like them on
No.
when you having sex?
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with the lights?
I don't really like
What's
lights on
happening?
either.
I don't like lights on when I don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So if like, and if you can see me and I feel like this is just myself, and I feel like I feel weird doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do it. Like, because I
I
feel like I'm
definitely
not
feel
doing
it.
Yeah, I feel
something.
you.
But yeah, so that's my thing. But Nicole will teach me.
I don't like looking down.
Would you do
on
it
my
outside
stomach.
in broad daylight, like
Nicole
in the
will
car or
do.
something? Would you do it outside, like in a car or something?
Oh,
in the
yeah.
daytime. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like looking down at my stomach.
Oh, that's why you don't like.
When you getting hit.
That's why I don't like. That's why I don't
Right.
like Whirly Ryan, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna see my stomach over top of his chest. Like,
Oh my lord.
I'm not
Alright.
doing that. Like, that's how I feel like an elephant. Like, if an elephant was like, I just don't want that. I just don't want like a buffalo. Like, that's how I feel. See, that's why I don't ride. You see that?
So what if
Crazy
he? What
part
if
is
he
I can
asked
turn
you to?
around and do it,
If
but
he
I
asked me
can't.
to,
do
Yeah.
it.
And if that's
I will right second, 1 second, and I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. I'm going to the car. I'm going to the car.
if that's what your partner
That's
wants to
not-
please him.
I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. I've done it before, but I felt like a total complete idiot. And I can say, "Oh, he did? Are you alive?" I kept asking him, "Was he okay? Like, can you breathe?" Like, see, and that's the problem, and that's why I don't ride.
What's your favorite position?
My favorite position?
Let's start with Ashura.
How we get here?
Yeah, yo, I'm like,
This is fine. We're gonna keep going.
Mine
Things
is-
adults
mine
should
is
know.
doggy style.
Mine too.
yep.
Mine is on top. I'm sure.
Mine is doggy style, but then recently,
I actually like the scissor nowadays. Like,
Well,
the
I don't know if
lazy
this is-
fuck scissors.
no, I don't
thing.
like that.
I like that.
No.
Oh, that's lesbian stuff.
Now I like.
No, I'm just
No,
like
that's
because
definitely
it
called
rubs up.
lazy. Fucking.
It is. Yeah, I
I like.
Because
I like.
the skin rub up against the clit more, make you come.
Yeah, I like
it
it.
is. It's
I
very.
like it.
Well, there's I don't know what this position is called, but it's like when it's like almost missionary, but not. So one leg is down, one is on, up like this.
I ain't
So
sure
let's say I'm the
shit.
legs. This is it. No, don't get it?
No.
I'll call y'all later.
One leg.
I'll let y'all know later.
What's yours, Angel?
It's either doggy style or I guess what she was trying to say, like I'm on my back, but both my legs up.
Yes.
But
Like, he can't fit
That's
my
my
legs in
shit.
his chest, so I had to be one.
Doggy style is not. No, doggy style is definitely not intimate. Doggy style is a fuck to me.
No.
To me,
doggy
to
style
me,
is definitely intimate. I don't know what kind of
If
doggy
you
style.
if you you know what I mean, going fast and shit, then that's one thing. But if you know
it can be
being
so
sensual
strokes. No, it
and-
can be
It can be,
intimate.
yeah.
But I'm saying what like how I really like it. Yeah,
I got a
with
question,
my
I'm
hair
sorry.
being pulled and all that good shit. Yep, that's
with
what I
the,
like.
how do we get on this shit? With doggy style, do y'all prefer him standing up with his feet on the floor,
I prefer
or
standing up with the feet on the floor.
him like kind of on the bed?
No, I like you up with the feet.
You
on
gotta
the
be
floor.
on the fucking floor.
It depends though.
You gotta be on the
No,
floor.
you gotta be on the
Sometimes-
floor.
sometimes.
No,
I like
don't
both.
that shit.
I like both. If I had to choose, I would go with.
I think that's lazy if you want to be halfway.
No,
to
if
the
I
bed.
had to choose, it might be him standing up. But either
Have
way,
y'all
it's fine.
ever
Wait a minute, did you just
put
say
your
you
whole
think
back
it's
on
lazy?
the
That's
on the
lazy
wall?
as fuck. Stand your
Like you
fucking
put your
ass
back on the wall and your butts up, like your
Yes, you right here back. Like, yeah, I did that in
Yeah.
high school.
Wait a minute,
up.
what?
What happened?
whole, you like
I got
bend
real
over on the
light
wall
headed.
like this.
Yeah, I did that before
But
back in the
you
day.
up, but your whole back is on the wall like this.
I did that.
But your butt's in
Why
it.
are you? Why? Why am
What
I
are you
freaking
on a
my back to do that?
Doggy style.
I did that before and I got really lightheaded. I almost passed out. Never again.
Yeah, nah.
What was that? A handstand?
No, it's just a doggy style.
It was
my
before
God.
my stomach was this out. When my stomach was small, I was able to do it. I can't.
Oh, my ass keep
If I do it now,
Oh, right,
somebody go through the fucking wall. If I do it now, I'm going through. I'm going through the plaster.
So,
shiplap.
sex?
I'm going through the shiplap.
I love shower sex.
I don't like shower sex. So I
love
don't like
it.
my.
I think it's very sexy and intimate and romantic.
It's
I
not.
love
When I
it.
can get my hair wet. When I'm
Yeah,
in
me
a
too.
position to get my hair wet,
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it when I can
I
just get
don't- I
my
actually
hair.
don't
Well,
like
I always can get my hair wet, but yes.
I don't like it because I have a routine. And if
It
I'm in
doesn't
the
even
shower,
have to
I
be-
can't do my
Here she
routine.
go with
It
her
doesn't have to be
shower
sex
routine.
in the shower. You can just literally take a
I
shower.
know,
Yeah,
y'all see your
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Nigga, no, fuck you. I got my own shit. You
Sometimes
can't.
I don't like. Sometimes I want to take a shower.
Get out. This is my
myself,
personal
like-
time.
No, I like
I
my
mean, no, we
showers.
take that shit every day.
You
No,
take
I
a shit
like
with
my
somebody?
showers.
No, a shit
If it was
shower.
up to Dirk, we probably would be in the shower together every day. No, I like my own shower.
No,
First
not
time
every
staying
day.
there for like 45.
Plus, we
fucking
like
minutes.
different water
And I'm like-
temperatures. I like my
Yeah, he
water.
likes his
my
scalding
water,
hot. Yep,
yeah,
and I
my
don't
water
mind
is
hot.
like lukewarm, almost
Yep.
warmish.
Yep.
And he like hot ass water, like,
I like hot,
oozing
hot
noodles
Yep.
water. Fuck.
Yeah, Dirk's be scalding hot.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's weird because they always say men don't like hot water.
He
So
loves
that's-
his scalding hot. And
I don't like hot water at all.
he's in there forever, and I just be like, nigga, can you send me some hot water? I mean, I don't, I don't want all of it. But
That's because he light skinned, probably.
yeah,
That's
that's
light-skinned
right.
niggas like
That's
that.
light-skinned.
Damn.
Like, get
Love
problems.
Brown skinned dark niggas like hot cold. They like that shit cold because they grew up in the hood. They got it's cold.
But I need y'all niggas as adults that don't know how y'all better YouTube. I said that word. I did. No, I'm sorry. Y'all better YouTube what a vagina looks like. I mean, they show y'all this in 7th, 8th grade. They give you the book. I don't know if they still do now. what areas you should be looking for. You should not be licking me all the way down there near my anal, like at all, unless you're going to lick my ass. That's fine too. That's fine. But you can lick it, but don't be like half stepping that shit and all that other good stuff. And my thing is that if you don't know what the hell a G-spot is, just stay the fuck out of vagina until you learn it. Just stay out of it, because we don't want you just humping on us and you get off and we still gotta go finish after you done. Yeah, because I am gonna still finish after you done if I don't get it. Yeah.
Well, that has absolutely, the last 10 minutes have nothing to do with our topic. But that's what happens when you chilling with your girls and you talking and shit just come up and things go left. And that's what happens. So, we talk real and real.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Shit. As an adult, do y'all feel like, and we've asked this before, but I want to reiterate back on it since look at his face. He can't wait. It's like he can't wait. I do want to ask this. Do you all, okay, so when do you think, as a two-part question, what age do you think you had your actual first orgasm? What you thought was your actual first orgasm?
Remember? In my 30s.
In your 30s? Yep.
Me too.
Yep. So when you were in your 20s, what the fuck you was doing? Faking it?
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Y'all was faking it?
What I was doing.
More than likely in my 20s. So more than likely you were faking it because they said, no, listen, I know some women, you probably be one of them.
I mean, because I was married back then.
Yeah, so you probably good with it. So they said a lot of women, like 75% of women, has not had a real orgasm or knew what a real orgasm was until they were in their 30s.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know until I started actually.
I didn't know until I was in my 30s. Yeah,
and I didn't know until I started masturbating. Somebody I knew, a lesbian that I knew, my very first friend lesbian. I miss her because I don't know where she is, but I love you out there, friend lesbian. She told me that I need to masturbate. I need to start playing, but I also think I broke my vagina because she didn't tell me how much to do it, and I just kept doing it. Like, and so when it was time to have sex with a person, it just nothing clicked.
Oh wow!
It's a mind thing too, though.
I think that my fucking vibrator thing broke my fucking pussy. Like my clit was like fucked up. It was like handicapped for like 7 years. I had a handicap sticker on my clitoris because I think I had too much. It was too much. It was like I was like dodging outings, like invites. I was declining invites to masturbate.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I can't go. I got a housewarming. I got a Tupperware party. I was like, nah. Like it was
that's
like
serious.
A drug.
That's
serious.
But they say that. They said as women are not having real sex until our 30s and 40s. We think we know what we were doing in our 20s. But the real sex is in your 30s and 40s. They're saying that.
That makes sense. Your sexual peak.
Because I'm definitely I think I'm peaking.
But men have theirs early. So men have theirs. So then when we had ours, them motherfuckers don't want to fuck us.
Yeah.
That's why we go get a young man.
I'm like this, look. He be sleeping. I'm like this, good morning. I gotta be ready.
Yeah, they're not.
Interesting. So I guess that's why they say some women will say they never experienced like a real orgasm.
They haven't. I never did. I just recently experienced one like 3 years ago.
I just experienced mine from actual penetration.
I thought I did
less than a year ago.
Yeah.
For penetration from here, yeah.
I prefer
penetration.
Yeah, I could get it from oral, but I've never had one
like
from
less than a year.
That's
I just started. I just started. Like,
I'm not gonna get it that often from penetration.
Oh, I feel sorry for anybody y'all, my exes that's watching this and think that y'all did something because it was fake.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't know.
All right, wow.
On that note,
that ends whatever episode this was about because we threw everything. We went to Walmart. You know, you go to Walmart, you got groceries, you got shit.
She wasn't joking.
Right.
She was dead ass.
Oh, you got all that shit in your cup.
They probably bitch. You might do it anyway. Good, because I ain't get it.
Lord Jesus.
Whatever happened. I'm
hot and I'm going home. Y'all got me hot and bothered now.
Well, everybody ready to go home by this point.
Hot water, hot shower, hot bacon.
Yes.
Hot bacon?
What we say?
On that note, we are so thankful for you guys watching and following us. Make sure that y'all subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure that y'all check out our brand new website. AyoPodcast.com. AyoPodcast.com.
Dummies.
Okay, bitch. Sorry.
Okay. We're a little hype. So that is AYOOOPODCAST.com. .com. You got that?
Calm.
Podcast.
That was the calm. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
I spoke calm,
I
bitch.
know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Please. So
I'm going to sleep.
if y'all go to the page and y'all see that we have a feature shop, we're gonna give y'all some info about that to give y'all ways to promote your own businesses and or whatever y'all got going on. So we're gonna have some specials with that. So yeah, stay tuned. We appreciate y'all for watching.
I am comedian Chris Styles, also known on Instagram as comedian Chris Styles. I don't know why I said that. Same thing. On Instagram and Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I am Cola05, also known on Instagram as @Cola05.
I know. Oh,
I'm so sorry. I am
Girl.
Ashir, and I'm on Instagram as unconditional_love4.
I always act like you're so unsure.
I am
Every
because
time.
I don't know if it's unconditional love _4 or I really don't know.
created this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been created. For a
You
long
made
time.
the remix.
Yeah, it's been gone.
And I'm Angel __ wings. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Get into that, y'all.
Get in it. Sit in it.
Hey.
Let's go.
What is this?
What is this?
Oh, this is it. Why does it sound weird? Okay, wow.
Hey.
Woo.
Oh, yeah, Roger. She be like, hit the road. She like, no. She like, bring her shoulders up and everything. Like, I
So
like, okay.
they be like, all right, you better. Yeah,